The challenge. Can you cross the road in Vietnam? This happens to be in Nha Trang, Vietnam, but all the cities are pretty much the same. Lots of motorbikes and very few stoplights or stop signs. Almost everybody owns a motorbike, the major source of transportation. And it can be a little tricky. Now, this lady was told to raise your hand. The guy behind her hesitated just a little bit, so he lost out. He's going to have to find his own way across. Do not hesitate. I've watched a number of videos. A lot of people say, walk slowly, don't make eye contact, and they will maneuver around you. I've heard that comment a couple of times. Not sure if that's the most accurate, most safe thing to do, but take it for what it is. Take your chances. There are a lot of motorbikes. This is not rush hour yet, so it gets heavier different times of the day. Nha Trang is a big tourist area, real nice beach just to the left of us here. A lot of Russians, a lot of Chinese, met several people from Europe and a couple people from the USA. It is an interesting town, interesting area. We took a couple of tours out of here and up into the mountains, up to Dalat, where it's much cooler. And I did a previous video about that trip.
Necessary.
And this is a walk around Nha Trang in the evening. And lots of shops, lots of lights, lots of neon lights. I noticed everything's just really lit up. A lot of little restaurants, a lot of massage parlors, some massage salons, foot massages off the street, street food, and people out there hawking their goods, massages and their food. People standing out with their menus. Because it's a tourist area, a couple of massage places were a little bit aggressive, trying to get you to come inside. That's where they make their money. But here again, a lady in a dress with, I'm not sure if she had high heels, but everybody has a motorbike here almost. And even a lot of the go in some of the restaurants, some of the menus cater to the Russians, and the menu might be in Vietnamese and Russian also, and some cater to the Chinese, and you might find Vietnamese and Chinese menus. Sometimes, quite often, you would see an English version of the menu also, but not always. And lots of seafood. We're on the sea, so there's lots of seafood you can buy as you walk down the street. And they've got one nice thing here is they move water through those things. They keep the water fresh, and the animals living longer and healthier. So supposedly the food would taste better that fresh also. Nha Trang, I think about a month after I left, was hit by a pretty hard typhoon, and my friend that works there sent me a picture of the big storm, and I didn't really think that much about it. And then I seen it in the news feed that Nha Trang was hit by a big typhoon, even knocked over some houses right there by the sea. So obviously that could disrupt travel if you're planning on traveling during a typhoon type event. One thing I found interesting too, well, this guy's loading up his bicycle with gasoline, I guess.
Petrol.
But the pharmacies here, pharmacies on the street, is that you can get things like amoxicillin. You can get some of the prescription drugs that don't need a prescription here. They're over the counter, amoxicillin. So I had a something that felt like strep throat when I was there, and I went into a pharmacy and I was able to buy those over the counter. I took them for a few days and I cleared up. Anyway, just a little look at the nightlife here. Thank you for watching. Please like, please share the video, please subscribe. Safe travels to you all wherever you're at, and we'll see you next time. And this is the beach at Nha Trang. Very, very, very nice indeed.